Welcome back to my channel. My name's Louise and this is Louise's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. So today's video is all about the Yuzu Citrus. Why am I growing, or why did I buy a Yuzu Citrus, and what is the exciting update on it, and comparison to another citrus that I really want to grow but have not been successful at doing so far. So this is the citrus yuzu that I got back in April. I've got it balanced on this pot because it's quite short in stature and I have difficulty bending at the moment to film it, so I've got it balanced on there. It was taller than this, but it has been cut back. You can see the stems where it's cut back on every single one of its stems to fit into the box that it was delivered in. But happy to say, so we've got lots of new growth appearing, healthy looking leaves, and no sign of sort of like, there are some aphids on it, but there's nothing really pest wise and nutrient deficient in this plant, not that I can see at the moment. So I did feature it recently on the garden tour, very briefly, did a quick video from the top. So this is only this is my second citrus that I bought. I got one at the end of 2023, I got the wrong poor lime, and then this one I got in April to replace my citrus collection that I killed off. I'd been growing since 2016 and unfortunately lost those to the frost and the cold last year. So why did I get this yuzu? Well, I believe these are more cold tolerant, supposed to be a lot hardier, although I'm not going to be overwintering this outside. It will come back inside this winter. I don't think it's ready to go outside just yet. I mean, in the winter, that is, to be left outside. Just have a quick look at my Rongpo. This is the only other citrus, tree that I've got, and that's got lots of little flower buds on it. So I did mention in the outdoor sort of garden tour that I did a week ago that it would be lovely to see some flower buds. Well, I had missed these totally. These are at the sort of center of the plant, lower down. That's probably why I didn't see them. A cluster of flower buds. So I count, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there, 6 or 7 at least there. And on the other side, I'll just have to turn the plant around. There are a couple more on the other side, so I've got about 8 flower buds in total. Hopefully they will stay on. So what I'm going to do is I'll just try and carefully turn it around, because I'm not going to stretch my arm through there where there's some vicious thorns. So turn it around and then we can see the more mature flower buds on the other side. So on this side there are 2 flower buds, and the reason I missed them, it's very low down on the plant, almost near to where the graft is, and so these are probably the ones that first appeared. They're more mature. I don't know how big the flowers will be, so that they might open very soon, within the next few days even. But let me just show you further in. Get back in there. At the end of this stem there is some new growth, so where it had been cut back, this brand new growth appears just at the end of this stem. Some little leaves there. Well, actually in the middle of there is a tiny little flower bud, which I'm probably not going to be able to get on camera. Very poor focusing on my part, sorry about that. But in the center of that little dainty growth there is in fact a tiny little bud. So I just have to be patient and let that grow a little bit bigger, and then I can show you the viewers. There are at least 3 there, so 9 9 flower buds, which is not bad really. I mean, I have been feeding this plant, as I say, since the new growth appeared. I've been giving it some Miracle Grow, like high nitrogen, to get those leaves growing, and I've recently added some potassium nitrate, which supposedly helps with flower and flower bud formation and fruit formation. So I've been giving this plant and my other fruiting plants some potassium nitrate to help them along, and fingers crossed we might get, who knows, might get a yuzu fruit even. So talking about the reason why I got this yuzu is I think it's very similar to the Citrus Macroptera Shatkora, which is a Bangladeshi citrus, grows in the Sylhet region of Bangladesh, only there as far as I know. And I did have one which unfortunately died last year, and people have cited Citrus Macroptera growing in London, but I've actually queried whether that is Shatkora Citrus, because the leaf shape is very similar to this. Those trees growing in London, the fruit looks very similar to a Shatkora. I'll put up pictures of what Shatkora and Yuzu for comparison look like, but the double wing leaf is a characteristic of the Shatkora citrus. This has a large petiole, but it's certainly not a double wing leaf or a double petiole. So that's my reason for getting this. It's a nearly second seed to getting a Shatkora citrus is getting a yuzu. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.